Alright, let's see if my network will at least behave long enough for us to get things done here. We left off right at the midway point of 1987, and we would continue right with July, except for the fact that that issue seems to be missing. Overall, a lot missing for 1987, and that will be listed out at the end of this year's presenting. Next we have is issue 10, which should be August 1987. Yep, right up top there you can see the date stamp. Rainbow. So essentially it's 4x4 tic-tac-toe, huh? And there's no playing against the computer, so that's points against, I guess. Wait, there's more to it than that. Let's see. Is this what they're saying by rainbow? Oh, interesting. So by this format, you have to incorporate your opponent's squares and capitalize off of them. There's still some mastery to be had there, though. If you get two good players, you can still have it be a lock. You'd really, like even more so than regular tic-tac-toe, you'd have to rely on your opponent's stupidity in order to really win this. Huh. It's a fascinating twist on an old classic, though. And it looks like we are veering off of what's been science for the last few issues. Okay. Simple little vocab game. So you can build your own ancestry with this. And nowadays there's always 23andMe. Alfredo's digestive dilemma. Now with an issue skipped, this should be episode 4. You got a playlist? Yep, so this is the fourth cartoon. Issue 9 had one. I'm going to guess that issue 7 had the first one. Because if that's the case, they have done it once a month, every month, since the inception. Well, let's see it. See how it looks in speed motion, and if you want it at normal speed again, look for it by episode title. It's out there. What I love about this is like divine comedy stuff. And by that I mean the comedic element where some higher power is just out to get the main character. To me, that concept is just fucking funny. I don't know if anybody else calls it that, but that's how I refer to it. Pretty fucked, isn't it? An IBM character customizer. Better accomplished, I would imagine, by today's emojis. Oh, this is interesting. Wow. So you can actually manipulate an 8x8 grid to change the character shape. Auto menu. And it won't even operate now. And check it out on the bottom left, an accurate clock. Good stuff. I mean, DOS isn't used as a standard anymore, so. The news. Let's see what QAing needed to be done this time. Oh yeah, I gotta see that. Well, that's too bad that issue 7 was not included in what was found. I mean, I did my own Google searches on the missing issues and everything, and I couldn't find them anywhere, so. And not to say that the man who originally put up the collection, didn't do his own searching, I have absolutely no doubt that he looked to the ends of the earth for everything that wasn't there. Stock quiz. Streets and alleys. Must be some other form of solitaire. Hmm. There's some very high satisfaction in this set of notes. That's good to see. In the mail, is this the snake oil thing? What is this? That's a neat little service. Not a super great deal in August. How about September? Aw, man. So Willy the Worm Part 1 must have been on one of the 3 missed issues. I would have to assume number 9. Well, let's see what's said about that. Oh, hello. I like that one. This looks like this may be an interesting issue for me personally. Let's take a look. Let me get an instructional so I know what's going on. Oh, so part 1 wasn't even included on the magazine. Depending on how good this is, I may have to check out the first game. Well, not at this speed, I'll tell you that. By the way, I've slowed down. Apologize for those with epilepsy. Not the most responsive thing I've ever played. And I'm not particularly interested in the first game either, having seen that. But for those that are, you've seen the instructions. Alright, let's bring the rate back up, at least close to 3,000. $29.67, that's close enough. Anna's Graham. Hold on. Let's do a thing here. There we go. Alright, so it's an unscrambler kind of idea. Alright, so it seems as though the arrowed letters have some kind of importance. Okay, so it seems to me as though the arrowed letters get moved down to this final puzzle here, and what unscrambles is according to the clue. Cool. There's one more, so let's do it. LOC. There we go. LOCO. Locos. Computer's main input device or something found on the shoes of prison inmates. Lock word using enter. Shoes of oh, now I get it. A console. That's cute. Well done, guys. Pretty neat little puzzle. Now this. Oh, this. This. That's pretty cool. I might actually keep that. Alright, what do I need to keep for this? Okay, so that was... R. Robin. B. Run. And return. You know, I'm going to try something real quick. Bear with me if this causes a switch. Okay, good. That still works. Second test. Does it work by itself? Nope. It must have the runner. Does it need the returner? It does not appear to need the returner. Now real quick, let's test that theory over here. There, I suspect this may be standardized. I suppose ultimately the returner is not necessary. Now here's another point of interest, real quick. I appreciate your indulgence, folks. I'm just trying something that might make future streams a little bit better. Can this be viewed as a text file? It sure can. All right. Oh, that is beautiful. I like that. Resources, resources, resources. Okay, that's that. That is beautiful. Thank you, folks. Let's move on to Alfredo number 5. Should be number 5. Oh, there's my problem. For some reason, my computer can't seem to take it when my phone is also on the Wi-Fi. It's really strange and should be resolved when I get a new machine, because I'm pretty sure this is becoming a piece of trash anyway. See if that halts my... No, that didn't halt a damn thing. Still fluctuating. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, yes, Alfredo, episode 5. Nice launch. That's a world I would love to explore, just for sheer morbid curiosity of how I would do. See, we've carried on with Video Primer and Cramden. Multiple DOS commands on one line. Essentially... I mean, this is essentially a batch file if we want to go a step above. Then again, graphical interface obsolescence. Reminder, this is mainly a historical look. As I've gone through this so far, I'm not going to go through every single piece of it in excruciating detail, but at least enough to display that, hey, it's here. If you want to further your own knowledge, you go right for it. Oh, yes. About the contest results. Oh, it's under Discovery. I'm going to have to go back up and read that. More positivity with, for the most part, professional critiques. I don't know who Mike Nuzzo had in mind when he thought of this poor soul. I mean, call it what you will. Good God. Divine Comedy, Born Loser. There's your confirmation. Big Blue Disc 7 is where this started. I wonder why Heshin gave him up, though. Some praise for Cramden. Cool. Yeah, so about that contest. Wow. Almost $250 million. That's pretty insane. So this guy did really well here. Highest profit and highest revenue. And I mean, for what this is, that's a pretty good freaking prize. This guy had to have done a minimal production thing to get that high a percentage. 78.37? That's crazy. Now, where were we? So here's our promo. And you get a discount for being a subscriber. That's pretty cool. Mail outs. List management. I mean, promotions are always good in a magazine like this. I mean, I have no printer, so we knew that that was doomed. Which is fine because that was it for September anyway. Now here's a staggering bit. There's the next 3 issues are all missing. October, November, and December. So the next issue, number 15, that I'm opening up should be the start of 1988, but I am not sure. It should be. Let's find out, and if that's the case, I will break the episode and I will come back momentarily with more. Let's see. Still copyrighted 1987, but that doesn't really mean anything. Up there you go, 1988. Okay. And in the red text there, yep, there you go. So I will return in just a little bit with the start of 1988 so I can get a clean break on the video. Hang in there.